The stage lights glow softly as the announcer calls out the next contestant, and a hush falls over the Ireland's Got Talent theater. From the far side of the stage, a small figure walks forward slowly. She is a young girl from Cebu City in the Philippines. Her dress is simple and slightly worn, and her shoes look like they have walked many long roads. She smiles shyly at the audience and waves with both hands. A little nervous, but polite. About to happen. When she speaks, her voice is gentle and quiet. She explains that she comes from a poor family and grew up near the sea, where her mother sells food on the street. She says she sings while helping her mother and while walking home at night. The audience listens closely. There is something honest in her eyes. The vocal coach, judge, leans forward immediately, sensing potential even before the first note. The judge asks her what song she will sing. She answers softly and takes a deep breath. The room feels calm and intimate, as if everyone is holding the same breath together. She begins to sing, and the sound that comes out is small and sweet. It is innocent and pure, like a child singing alone in a quiet room. Some people in the audience smile warmly. A judge nods gently, as if saying this is nice. The vocal coach, judge, watches closely with a soft, encouraging smile. The girl keeps her eyes open, looking straight ahead. Her hands shake a little, but she continues. Her voice slowly grows steadier. The tone becomes clearer, and something deeper starts to appear. It is no longer just a cute voice. There is feeling in it. The camera cuts to the judges. One of them sits up straighter. Another raises their eyebrows in surprise. The audience grows quieter. You can hear her breathing between lines, and it feels real and close. She sings like she is telling her own story without saying the words directly. The beginning feels gentle, but it is pulling everyone closer. As she moves into the next part of the song, something changes. The vocal coach, judge, starts to react more strongly. They lift their hands slightly and nod in rhythm, guiding her without words. The girl notices and follows instinctively. Her voice opens up more. It becomes fuller and stronger than anyone expected. The sound fills the theater. The audience begins to murmur in amazement. One judge puts a hand over their mouth. Another judge's eyes shine with tears already forming. The girl's face shows concentration and emotion. She is no longer nervous. She is inside the song. Each note carries weight as if it has been waiting to be released for a long time. The vocal coach judge stands up slowly, unable to stay seated. They mouth silent instructions encouraging her to go higher and trust herself. The girl takes a breath and does exactly that. Her voice rises and it is powerful but not forced. It is raw and honest. You can feel years of struggle in it. The audience reacts instantly. Some people start crying openly. A few stand up without even realizing it. The judges look at each other in disbelief. One of them wipes tears from their cheeks and shakes their head as if trying to understand how such a voice could come from such a small person. The sound echoes through the room and feels bigger than the stage itself. For a brief moment, her voice cracks slightly. It is not a mistake. It feels like emotion breaking through. The vocal coach judge presses their hand to their chest and nods strongly, as if saying, yes, that is it. The girl closes her eyes now. She sings with everything she has. She is no longer thinking about judges or cameras. She is singing for her mother, for her home, for herself. The lights behind her glow softly like stars. The music swells and her voice rides over it with surprising control and feeling. The entire theater feels connected to her. As she reaches the final part of the song, the intensity builds. The judges are standing now. One judge has tears streaming down their face. Another judge leans forward, gripping the desk. The vocal coach judge steps closer to the stage edge, completely invested. The girl opens her eyes and looks forward again. Her final notes are strong and emotional. She holds the last note just long enough, and then lets it fade naturally. The sound disappears into silence. For a moment, nobody moves. The silence is heavy and emotional. It feels sacred. Then suddenly, the theater explodes. The audience jumps to their feet, cheering, clapping, crying. The noise is overwhelming. The girl looks shocked. Her hands fly to her mouth. She cannot believe what is happening. The judges clap hard. One of them walks around the desk, unable to sit still. Another judge is openly crying now, wiping their face again and again. The vocal coach judge walks onto the stage slowly with tears in their eyes. They approach the girl gently and take her hands. They speak emotionally, praising her.